Kelvin. I said good morning.
Kelvin! Kelvin!
Eh?
School. And make sure you see Cassie dinner time.
Yeah. Come on, once this place starts buzzing, you forget all about it. Just get stuck into the darts, and by the time the drag act's on the road, you'll have no time to think about it now, will you?
It just keeps coming over me in waves.
Angie, you ain't a criminal.
I know, but it's not the sort of record that's going to get me in the charts, is it? What must people think?
I don't care what people think. I've told you not a criminal, and I won't have you feeling like one.
Didn't think you cared how I felt.
Now, whatever gave you that idea, eh?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Yes.
Only, I don't want everyone to fall flat on their faces, you see. So I put some bits of newspaper down there on the slippery bits.
Lovely.
All right, Ethel.
See, I don't want you to think that I'm just
Don't worry.
scattering them around with no reason.
Thank you, Ethel.
Willy-nilly like.
Yes, I think you've made your point, Ethel.
Yes, well, there's no need to go on about it, is there?
Well, then I won't, will I, Ethel?
Please don't.
Come on, Willie, out the way before Rolly has you for lunch. Now, come on, Rolly, in you come. Come on. I don't know who's worse, Rolly, you or Ethel.
Hello, darling.
Look, we're both on the same side, really. Well, this case has made me realise that, well, you need me to look after you. And I want to look after you. I might not have said so before, but... Ethel!
Yes.
Ethel!
Oh, Jen, no one's going to forget, are they?
Did you have to put this down here?
Oh, yes, I told you.
Haven't you got any feelings?
Of course I have.
Oh, she didn't mean anything, Den.
Get that, Lofty. Next time, watch what you're doing.
Well, if Angie watched what she was doing, I wouldn't have to pick and choose about what bits of paper I put on the floor, would I? People.
If I'm doing something, I'd really like to get it right. Are those the only serviettes you've got?
Yeah, left over from Christmas.
It's my own fault. I should have picked some up in town. Never mind, I think I'll leave it.
Please, be careful with the eggs.
Yes, Vic. Eggs break.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, bye.
Oh, sorry.
Ma'am, you can bump into me anytime.
I wish you wouldn't.
There was a time when people threw eggs. You know, riots, civil unrest. Eggs and tomatoes. Now, of course, they put them in sandwiches and throw petrol bombs instead.
Not round here, they don't.
You're sure of that?
Is it just the eggs your friend wants?
I doubt it. He likes all sorts of things. Fragile things. Things that break, know what I mean? Feels very protective towards them. That wasn't nice, was it? Victor can't help his bad breath. How would you feel if just because you stink of curry, people wouldn't come near you?
Go away.
See, Victor is overwhelmed by a pressing desire to look after you. Tell the lady, Victor.
I'm your man.
There. Isn't that nice?
I'm quite all right as I am, thank you.
So Victor and I are going to be round again to see how you're doing. Then we can discuss how you're going to show your appreciation of Victor's brotherly concern. Clumsy.
Here, who do we know round here with 3 legs?
Oh,
sorry,
Dan.
I think it's on the blink. Here, who wears 3-legged ties?
Oh, no!
Oh, it won't be long. It's amazing how some people can chat away on that phone, eh?
Please, I've got to phone the police. There's some men in the shop.
Hang on, I'll be there.
No, they've gone, but they'll be back.
Well, come on, tell Uncle Dennis all about it. I don't shock that easy.
They said they wanted to look after me, protect me. They said they were worried about me.
And how much were they going to charge for this privilege?
They said I could show my appreciation. It's money they want, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't got any. I've got to phone...
No. Hold it. If you grass them, then sure as eggs is eggs, something will happen.
Not if the police know.
Oh, you think they're going to station some friendly bobby outside your place night and day? You do most of your travelling by night, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't earn much and I'm not keeping some layabout in silk shirts.
Don't be so naive.
Den?
I'll talk to someone.
You know them?
Let's just say we might have been at school together.
That's why you're so keen on me not... Old school tie.
Hardly. Some went into the firm and some became publicans. Look, there's always been a firm. I ain't going to ask much from you every week, otherwise your business is going to go under. Just treat it as a sort of tax.
Yeah, and we all know who pays their taxes, don't we?
Sorry, I think it's a matter for the police.
Yeah, bye, say, come here. She's got a point, isn't she? How are they ever going to get caught if no one tells the police?
Hello? Police, please. I want to report some men threatening me.
What happens when the mob comes
they've
to
gone.
us?
They won't.
They'll be back. Please. The food store, Bridge Street. When?
Pete, are these mushrooms fresh?
Now, you're not criticising my gear.
Oh, no, of course not. I'll tell you what, I'll take upon it.
I'm not really a violent man, you know.
Well, I am a woman.
Well, I can see that.
Violent. I'm just off to learn self-defence, how to do it properly.
Stop it, Deb, you're turning me on.
Oh.
Where are you going with that courage?
Who needs it?
Well, it's got to be some sort of a joke, isn't it? I mean, no one wears three-legged ties.
They're some perverts. Whose wash were they in?
That's just it, I don't know. They was left in a bundle. I'm waiting for the owner to come in.
Come and fetch me, won't you? I want to see him up, skip, jump across the square.
You sound happy.
Yeah, you don't use three-legged tights, do you?
No, of course not. Oh, is it some sort of rude joke?
No. Forget I asked. Paulie's had some turn up the laundrette.
You can't.
I have. I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, no, it's just I'm in a bit of a hurry. I've got a self-defence class to get to and a very important dinner to cook. It's funny how Andy always makes a fuss whenever I plan to do something.
Yeah, my little's just the same. As soon as I sit down, make myself a snack, there he is, wide awake.
Yeah, Paul, I reckon they're Siamese, one-legged triplets. Anyway, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm after your subs for the dance.
Well, I can't manage at the moment, Dick.
It's only £1.
I hadn't forgotten. When I get paid, eh?
Here, sweetheart, here's mine. Perhaps I'll put it with yours, eh, Kath, and then they'll breathe.
I bet you ain't paid yours yet, have you?
Well, I am going to, aren't I?
Blimey, you have got the hump.
No, you're just getting in the mood, aren't you, Debs, eh? Perhaps she's got the right idea, Kath. Perhaps a course in thumping people helps get it out your system. Certainly keeps it away from the home, doesn't it?
Right. It's just going to be such a special day. And look at me, my hair's a mess. I'm pre-menstrual, and what with Andy? Anyway, I've got to dash. See you later.
Ta-ra, sweetheart.
Of course. Wish I'd only half her problems, only come in for a roll.
Oh, yes, who with?
I've hardly got the energy to roll my eyeballs, let alone anything.
Hush your mouth, Mrs. Fowler. That is very, very rude.
Well, it's not the same with the little and crying in the middle.
No, can't seem to summon up the interest myself these days.
Oh, you're all crying to have beer now, or what?
Yeah, mine's off and it's your round.
Oh, my God.
No, I don't need it. Not if you're a reserve.
Yes, but I want to.
Oh, no, Ethel, look, I couldn't take your money. I mean, it's not as if you're likely to play. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know they were up here.
Well, I haven't touched anything.
They're all about my little lovelies.
Oh, their mum's probably thrown them out. You know what she's like about that sort of thing. Oh, and speaking of kinks, funny thing happened to me earlier on.
Well, they're fruit trees, tell you, Mum, and I'm in a hurry. This man said he told me all about them. And maybe he'd give me some free saplings.
Oh, well, you'll probably be having a drink or two then, will you?
Well, I'll have to treat him, wouldn't I?
So these trees aren't going to be for free?
Oh, you don't begrudge me a drink, do you?
No, but remember, it's your turn for going up to the Litland tonight.
Yeah, that's tonight. Ta-da.
I'm here as dance secretary. I need your 1986 subs.
Oh, well, you can't have it. All right, oh, don't stop because of me. More interesting than your tea.
I do have things to organise, printing and postage. They cost money.
So do houses. And I want one too. You're not the only one who likes playing dolls' houses.
It's only £1.
Well, I'd be a pound further away from getting what I want then, wouldn't I? Do you want a cup of tea, eh? Oh, please.
Women can get stuck in houses.
And little old ladies in lavatories.
I'd have thought your horizons to be wider.
At least I'm not unemployed.
I didn't mean that. So in a man's world, we're all beginners.
No, we're not. I work. I've even got a business. I do everything Maggie Thatcher wants, and what have I got to show for it? Nothing. I don't want to drown my sorrows in pubs and get happy over a few darts. I don't want anything to do with it and get into trouble with police.
It was only Angie.
It rubs off. Do you want a saucer for Willie? Oh, please.
And I thought we were a team.
What, you and me?
I'm sorry, I've got a class to go to.
Oh, what's that, middle or upper?
Self-defence, actually.
Oh, if you stayed home with your man, you wouldn't need that now, would you? Here, hang on. That means that as reserve, I'm on the team. Here's my money.
Oh, no, I think we ought to discuss it with the others first.
Yes, but you can't alter the rules now. That's right. Oh. Stupid cow.
Dear Kath, I reckon them tights belong to the drag artist.
Oh, rude.
Most of my friends giggling all the time.
Well, it's better than fighting, isn't it?
Oh, here. I'm in the A-team, and I'm in the team. Get that with you, Shah? Here, you see.
Sue don't want to play no more darts. She says it only causes trouble.
Oh, she did she?
So here I am, and I don't mind, Angie. I don't care if you are a drunk driver.
Cheers.
Oh, Willie and me is going to start our training.
Look, are you a friend of Dad's? Well, if you're from the brewery, why can't he phone back?
Good news, good news. Here, Sue won't play darts with Angie anymore because she says she's a bad influence. And I'm the reserve. Oh, gangway, gangway.
Right, upstairs. This is long overdue.
This woman from the brewery phone.
Not now, Princess. Just grab your dinner like a good girl and see you and your mum upstairs.
Who's he all of a sudden? Headmaster? What was the Ethel called me?
A bad effluence. That's the stuff over the sewers that lets off the rotten pot, isn't it? Look, Angie was brave. You owned up.
Yeah, and Den's been ever so good. Trouble is, it's starting to get on my nerves now.
Yeah, it's the 4th time I've phoned. No, nobody's been. Look, I don't think you understand. I'm on my own.
Poor cow. They still haven't come, have they? At least I got Den back in the up, and I just wish I didn't feel so guilty.
Come on! Hello? Yes or no? Look, I can't talk. I'm in the middle of a crisis at the moment. Look, don't say that, please. My whole world's crumbling here. Just let me get it sorted. I said let me get it sorted. Okay, I'm sorry I shouted. I do want to be there, and I do love you, Jan. Just...
Sharon!
Look, I'm gonna
Sharon, come upstairs. Your dad wants to talk.
What's the matter?
He just wants to talk.
Oh, you look like he's seen a ghost. You're imagining things.
Hurry up, troops.
Yes, sir. Is that all you want to eat, darling?
Yes, come on, Princess. We can't have you getting ill.
Do I look like I'm going to be ill?
Right, what I want to talk about is this pub and our life in it, upstairs and downstairs. We've got to put on a united front. The customers have got to believe they're drinking in their own homes. Now, I don't blame you, Mum. She's been going through a bad patch. She's been a little bit silly, but she's not a criminal.
Of course she's not. Who said she was?
Well, obviously, the customers have been reading their newspapers. I can't stop them doing that. And no matter what they think of your Mum, we mustn't discuss it down there with them. We mustn't rise to any cheap cracks. It's got to be water off a duck's back.
Yeah. No matter how many times the little beggar gets drowned, it's just got to run off, isn't it?
That's not fair.
Of course not, but that's a pub game. And your Mum knows I'm behind her all the way.
Is that it?
No. The arguments have got to stop.
Oh, pull the other one, Dad.
Down there, we've got to be one happy family.
And up here, it's arguments as usual.
No, I think we've got over that. And if we can get it right downstairs, then who knows, we might be able to get it right up here.
And pigs will fly.
Sharon, your Mum and I are trying. It's taken your Mum to do something silly to bring us closer together.
Well, aren't you going to say anything, Mum?
Seems to me your dad's doing all the talking, darling.
And I don't want you down there behind the bar. And I don't want you dressing like a tart. You're a school kid and you're going to look like a school kid.
Michelle's still at school and she's pregnant.
Sharon, please be told. Now, if we're going to discuss anything, we discuss it up here. There's enough staff down there to cover for us. And what was that you said earlier about taxes? Now, those sort of remarks are definitely out. That customer could have been from the Inland Revenue.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Dan.
What have you done to her?
Nothing. I'm just taking my responsibilities seriously. There's a lot at stake.
Yeah, the taking's in the pub.
Is that all this means to you? Isn't it better the fact we're not shouting at each other? We're sitting around the table like a proper family agreeing about things?
But Mum hasn't said a word.
That's because she agrees with me.
Well, something's up. She looks like death warmed up.
I'm still here, darling. I'm not a corpse yet.
There you are, you see. Now I'm going back downstairs and I want you both down there giving the customers what they want.
Mum? Mum?
I'm sorry, darling. I just haven't got the energy anymore.
I don't like seeing you like this. I'll get it. Hello. It's that bird from the brewery.
Thank you.
Yeah. Remember when you used to read me stories from the water babies? Mrs. Do As You Would Be Done By? I liked her.
I'll ring you back.
Get your coat, Mum.
That was a woman for the brewery, and that's not what we were talking about.
Mum, I said get your coat.
Angie. Angie, please. What are you doing to me?
Shh, tut, tut, Dad, you just lost another brownie point. Hello, Ethel. Don't stab Willie, will ya?
Willie will run after the darts.
Come upstairs.
I've already got my coat, thanks.
Where are you going?
Seems my daughter wants a little chin wag with me somewhere away from here. So seeing as you're trying to understand me, Dan, I thought I'd better try and understand her, eh?
I'm trying, Ange. It wasn't my fault you were arrested. And what Sharon said?
Sorry, Dan, I wasn't really listening.
Nothing.
Yeah, I expect you're right.
Yeah, I was lying in bed trying to imagine what it must be like to be, you know...
Pregnant?
Yeah. If I had something growing in my belly, it'd be horrible. Anyway, I fell asleep, right? I had this dream that I was the first barman to give birth. Den's running me as a star attraction, Angie's knitting all these little clothes. It was dead strange, it was.
Yeah, you're missing a lot of life out there, I tell you.
Oh, thanks for looking after your sister. While you were leaping about, she has broken her arm and spent hours in casualty. No, the quicker you realize that doing a couple of exams doesn't mean you're party for the rest of the year, the better.
Is she all right?
Yes, your mother just wrong.
Yeah, where is my Angie? Oh, she's down on something special, probably.
I heard that.
Sharon, he gets a bit confused. Look, this is mad. It's your night off. Why is he giving Angie the night off more?
Because I wanted to. Now, less lip and more movement.
And all this to celebrate the institution of marriage. Hey, you haven't seen Kelvin, have you?
Tonight, I haven't seen nothing.
Can I have 3 port lemons?
Tone, I know you're a regular customer and you're coming for a quiet chat, but not now, OK?
See you.
Be with you in a second.
I think I'd better get behind there and help out, Dad.
Listen, son, give me 10 minutes, will you? Is, Ange really out freelancing?
Well, how should I know? No, I feel sorry for her.
Oh, yeah. Have you been in touch with your mother lately, son?
Oh, come on, Dad, let's not pollute the atmosphere, eh?
Listen, son, without her, you'll either starve or be knee-deep in garbage by now. I had no time for you when you was a baby. Oh, when it was obvious the way things were going between your mother and me, I just switched off and they included you.
It did.
How can anyone get this excited, eh?
Oh, I thought you and Debs was thinking the time or not. Yeah, it's all right then, old sir.
I can cope.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
With the pub with my wife, OK?
How many times, love?
5 or 6. They say it's not an emergency. Can't stay in the shop. I don't want to leave it. What am I supposed to do?
Well, for a start, love, you can come round to my place.
Andy, where are you?
Oh, no, you mustn't have that, you naughty pussy.
Why can't you use your key? Oh, Sergeant, quick, come in.
Not too early.
Detective sergeants are allowed to be as early as they like.
Oh, look, call me Roy. The surname might be quick, but the title isn't, eh? Here.
Oh, flowers and wine.
Well, you were kind enough to invite me.
But Roy, with your contacts, you must get heaps of invites.
Yes, from people who want something in return.
Oh, well, I'm not after anything.
Oh, no.
Or rather, we aren't.
Ah, splendid. Hello. My mother breeds cats, you know. Of course, we're not allowed pets at the section house.
Oh, people need something warm and cuddly to play with, don't they? Andy, I thought we'd lost you. Where were you?
There you go, Nella. One more for supper, love. Well, I thought, you know, 2's company, 3's crowd, and 4's okay, okay?
Hi, Debs. Detective Sergeant.
Roy.
I don't have to stay
Oh,
up.
no. It's really lovely to have you. Look, why don't you two help yourselves to punch and nibbles while Andy and I finish off in the kitchen?
Take it, come on.
Oh, fine.
Andy?
Hey, John.
Andy, I expected you 2 hours ago.
I said, love, I didn't want anything to do with this.
What's she doing here? You've ruined my numbers.
Oh, come on, love, there's enough food here for an army. Or a police force.
And you promised you'd keep off that.
Oh. You think Roy's going to be able to talk about anything but work? He is work. A uniform propping up, not much else.
Oh, good heavens, what's this?
The culinary heavy mob. Brought out for riots and special occasions.
Oh.
What do you have down at the neck, then? Canteen?
No, I prefer to eat out.
You can't beat the old chippy, eh? When you've been flashing all day. The old blue light.
Andy, would you like to seat everyone?
Good idea, love. Naima, you sit over there, darling.
Thank you.
Good seat. Roy, there.
Thank you.
Andy's in charge of seating.
Actually, I go to a place in Islington. Smith's. Do you know it?
No.
Oh, they do a marvellous poulet sauté au vin jaune.
Oh.
Yes, it's chicken cooked in a yellow wine from the Jura Mountains. Quite a special flavour. I mean, it's unusual, but it's very acceptable. You ought to try it sometime.
Oh, yes, Andy, let's.
You're a treat of mine, love. I didn't think police pay ran into that sort of thing.
I've no mortgage, no wife, no kids.
Not even allowed a pet.
No. So, what am I supposed to spend it on, eh?
Doesn't so much food make everyone down at the neck a little bit, well, inactive?
Oh, no, you missed the point. No, Smith specialises in small, exquisitely cooked meals. You'd hardly get fat there. Personally, I find it rather off-putting to be faced with mountains of food, you know?
Naima, I hope you'll eat the same as everyone else, only I didn't know to get anything special. Of course, I'm not expecting us to eat it all. I thought everybody could have just a little of what they fancied.
Within reason.
Eat.
Oh, fine, thank you.
I'm sorry, Debs. I'm not hungry.
Oh,
I insisted she come, though, love.
well, you should have asked poor Naima if she was hungry.
You do know what happened to her today?
Yes, of course. All the more reason to keep off the subject.
Isn't that just a teeny-weeny bit difficult, sweetheart?
What exactly is wrong?
See, Naima, another cop who hasn't got the message, eh?
Well, it is my day off.
Yes, and this is supposed to be a dinner party.
Oh.
Whoa!
Dear.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Don't fuss, love. He's used to violence.
He's off duty.
Well, see, Naima had a visit from the mob. She called the police 6 times and no one's been round.
Well, they won't have yet, no.
No. They'll all be up at Smith's having those exquisite little meals, eh?
Must be very upsetting for you, I'm sorry. The police will take a statement, of course, but it's not an emergency, see? It's a well-known pattern. And in practice, people paying protection money don't want to tell the police.
I could identify them.
And then something could happen to you or your shop.
It almost sounds like you're on their side.
Well, officers taking backhanders get rumbled sooner or later, you know.
What do you think will happen?
Well, if they are making a nuisance of themselves, with enough people, we might be able to do something about it. But look, Naima, there just aren't enough bobbies to leave one guard in your shop 24 hours a day. And even then, if they were determined enough, they could still do some damage. Policemen are human, you know. We have to go to the bathroom, get a coffee. Just can't leave one following you around London all night.
Right, Naima.
It was you who told me not to give in to blackmail.
Well, I was obviously wrong.
And Roy's right, eh?
You were safer when your husband was there, you know.
So women on their own, they don't count then?
No, I didn't say that.
No, single people have got to accept there's a price to pay for their independence. There used to be safety in numbers. Personally, I reckon women are better off with men around.
Yes.
That's why you're taking self-defense classes, love. A bit superfluous when I'm around.
No. Sensible girl. Anyway, circumstances change, don't they?
Have you finished?
Yeah.
That was lovely. Let me give you... Oh, again.
Could you watch that lamp, Roy?
Oh, sorry. I'll give you a hand with these.
Change places. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I really thought this was going to be a civilized night off for you.
Oh, yes, really. No, it's just difficult convincing people that we can't look after them all the time, you know.
Well, I'm sure you do your best.
Of course, if I had my way, I'd wipe the scum off the face of the earth. But you have to be realistic, don't you?
Absolutely.
About what's attainable, that is.
I thought this hostess with the mostess trolley was supposed to cut all this out.
Oh, says that in the advertising, does it? Keeps your wife from loitering in the kitchen with your friendly neighbourhood Bobby.
Ding dong! Look, having a party, darling.
Hey, and here she is, the lovely lady herself. I'm all crazy. Where you been?
Filming in a McDonald's.
It won't be a Scottish marriage.
Funny, innit? They call marriage an institution, makes it sound like a murder. Still, they're wrong about us and they, darling. It's me and Den. Well, we're just me and Den, aren't we?
Naima will be interviewed when we've coped with the day's workload. Battered OAPs, knife youngsters, molested kids. None of us is Superman, you know.
You said it.
Anyway, it's my day off. Tell me, what else do you do, besides work, that is?
Well, there's doing up this place. Not easy. Then I have the odd pint and Debs.
Only I'd always imagined it must be hard for nurses to leave the work behind. And isn't there a terrible sense of failure when someone dies? Or is it just doctors that feel like that?
That's more like it.
But that was delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Debs, I think I ought to go.
Oh, but we haven't had pudding yet.
Oh, yeah, come on, Emma. Plenty of pudding there. Will you excuse us a little sec, yeah? Sit down, sit down. Can't you see she's hating this?
Only because you're being such a bore.
Oh, God, he's really taking you in, hasn't he?
I do have a mind of my own.
And so is Naima, and she wants to go.
It wasn't very polite to barge in, and it certainly isn't polite to leave halfway through the meal. Or what was the point of the dinner?
Yeah, what was the point of the dinner?
Darling, will you make sure that the cats can't get at the chocolate mousse? Naima, you must taste my delicious pudding before you go.
You know, it might just be living in police digs, but I'm sure women have much better lives.
Cooking and washing up's much better than going out to work.
Oh, the work's violent, distasteful.
Don't listen to him, he's just after sympathy.
Andy, could you bring the sweet in now, please?
Whoops. They seem to be helping themselves.
Oh, no. Andy, how could you?
Can't expect me to stand guard over them, love. I mean, accidents do happen. Cats have been getting it cream since, well, time immemorial, haven't you? That's just how it is.
I must go.
Yes, I think I ought to go as well.
But we haven't had coffee yet.
Come on, Naima. I'll walk you over to Ali's. See if he's got a cab around.
Thanks, Debbie. It's very kind.
Thank you.
You're off duty. It's not even your problem. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, no, don't be, no. It must be very hard for you, huh? I mean, being unemployed and having to rely on Andy,
It's not usually like this.
Well, I should hope not, no. Or there'd be you wanting police protection as well, eh? Cheers.
Honestly, I've been laughing all day.
Oh, there you are. Come here.
Oh, yeah, sit down before you fall down.
It's talking trees. It makes you sway, you know.
Cap's bought Pauline some tights. Have a look.
Tight.
No, look, tights, aren't they lovely?
Is there anything wrong with them?
Yeah, they're lovely. Lovely quality, yeah.
Oh.
I think you better take me home, Pauline.
All right, sweetheart. So it's happy families from now on, is it?
Well, something like that, yeah.
And you're starving as doormat.
Well, I thought we'd try it a bit different this time. Try and keep your dad away from his outside influences. Just let him try and get near that phone. Right?
Proper little woman. I was ashamed.
You? The engagement's off. And if I had the ring, you could have it back.
Oh, that's my Debs, eh? Always an excuse. Flutter the eyes and put on that bloody stupid little voice of yours. I'll tell you, love, you've as much chance of standing on your own 2 feet as a slug.
Get out! Oh, what? Andy, do something.
Me, love, I'm off duty.